Hi guys. Gosh, it's good to be back. Since we saw each other, I kept dying and losing. I died again and again, until something strange happened. I didn't die. Instead, I got farther than ever before. Then, I took more risks, and I still didn't die. I was alive. All the hours played, all the humbling lessons, just clicked. With that in mind, allow me to present to you World 270. And oh boy, what a world this is. Let's go super fast over the basic stuff. I entered the world, found a village, trapped two librarians in a random ass house, treated the local library like your average hooligan, and used the books I got to level up both the librarians and myself. As for skill points, attack and defense at 8 to use the iron saber and shield, farming level 4 because of course it is, and for the time being I think agility is unimportant because I have stone spears. Let's put this theory to the test using the local fauna as subjects. They seem to be wanting a fight anyway, but I don't feel like risking my life fighting fair. Ah damn it, sit still will ya? Yep, and this is the exact reason I'm up here and not on the ground fighting man to monster. It's such a good thing that I had the opportunity to kill that thing moments ago for those 19 levels. Elsewise, I would have had to fight for a bit in this mega battle tower, and that's the last thing I want with no armor. But since that wasn't needed, I went to check the surroundings. The fuck are you doing here? I killed that tree on the way and found the second village by the end of the day. Leveled up building by 7, Waystone active by 8, and I even got to be in bed by nightfall. Not a bad way to end the day if I can say so myself. While hanging around, I was wondering if this village had a farm. Soon enough, not only that I found one, it also had a scarecrow. Am I lost again? Ooh, iron. This might come in handy. And believe me, it did. Not long after I left the village, I got lost, ran in circles even though I had a map. And soon after, I found myself in the third village, which, luckily for me, was in the Defilelands. And so, my third waystone was up and running. At that point, I could really use some armor. I just picked a bunch of iron, and I was surrounded by purple mushrooms whenever I left the village. I think you can see where this is going. I turned all the collected iron into the purple metal I can never pronounce, and got interrupted by some stone spiders. So, you're telling me the Aegises helped me kill the first spider, but none of the rest. Interesting. That was helpful. Unimportant. Let's craft the armor. 99 times I died in this game, 99 times did I die. I went out to sea serpent killed me, 100 times I died in this game. Damn it. Armor, backpack, longbow, pickaxe. You got all that? Alright, time to make my leave. I really wanted to avoid getting killed by God knows what in this biome, so I used the waystone and went back to village 2. Not long after departing from here, I befriended this noble steed and gave him the best name there is. Thou shalt be named Pucci. Let's go, Pucci. Take us where destiny awaits. I let Pucci take me as far as the eye could see, and by some weird miracle, we arrived in the fourth village. And compared to everything else I found so far, this place was perfect to settle down. Is that a farm? Excuse me for a moment. I created my own vantage point to scout the surroundings and hey, I can see my future house from here. That was the worst joke ever and I don't regret it one bit. So I looked around searching for points of interest and potential dangers, but I was too excited to move into my new home to pay attention to any of that. If you think this was pointless, well, the joke's on... Well, it is on me, because I never been able to clutch a water bucket, so I had to break all these blocks to get down. I played a bit of hide and seek with my new friend and invited him to move in with me. Home sweet home. Well, not yet. Oi, editing rap! Start the time-lapse. I would like to use this time to clarify some things. To avoid being repetitive, up to this point I went very fast from one moment to another, so I didn't have the time to discuss the plan going forward. My goal for this video was to enchant some gear with whatever I can find, build a cinder farm, and, once I felt a tiny bit more confident, to approach the mega battle tower structure that I found earlier. Alright, with that out of the way, once I was done transforming the library into a suitable base, I filled up my canteen, crafted a tool belt, and level up the librarians looking for god tier enchantments and getting garbage in return. No, for real. Besides protection 4, which will save my stupid ass more than once, everything else was mid. At most. Up to this point, I collected some semi-decent books to add to my gear, so I decided it was time to make a workshop room to place an anvil I found in one of the villages. It's the middle of night, and I start to feel sleepy. This Reaper wants a fight? No thank you, you're creepy. Good morning, everyone. Oh gosh, it wasn't a dream, was it? Hey, Aegis! Give me a hand buddy! So, a workshop, right? And done. Finally I get to use my anvil. I already got the Adept enchantment, and to my understanding, it rewards you more XP, so I might as well start with the sword. I'll just make a new sword to start fresh, and holy mother of Jesus, this thing is... Wait. Why do I feel like this happened before? I upgrade my new saber with Adept 1 and Smite 4, and then nothing. What did you expect? I'm XP broke. And so, I got to this point where I had some books, but no levels to use the anvil. I also knew that soon enough I would need some blaze rods, so I built the absolute best, most amazing cinder farm that anyone has ever conceived, is what I would like to say, but all I did was dig a hole in the ground, put a trapdoor over it to look nice, got distracted, and completely forgot about it. Something's not right. That's it, much better. And I accidentally dropped a compass, which fell through the floor, revealing to me this contraption I made. Over 40 days ago! I crafted myself an antique atlas, as I finally changed back the mod on its intended settings. Shocking, I know. Why do I keep trying to go outside only during the night? So, quick recap. I wanted to enchant my sword, bow and armor. I didn't have the levels required, so I started to work on a cinder farm that was completely erased from my mind in about 18 seconds. I got some trading items and left to search for Fletcher in another village when the opportunity struck. I wanted to start my search in village 1 and I had the surprise to find out that I already had a Fletcher trapped here. And he was in the same house with my mending villager. How many times can a guy discover the same thing during a 20-minute video? Actually 2 times. Fortunately, it happened only 2 times. Good thing I used luck to overcome what I lack in intelligence. I took my saber to its ultimate form, prepared all my books, and started trading for levels and emeralds. After a full session of upgrading my gear, you would think I learned that these enchanted books requires 4 levels to be put on an item. While understandable, you would be wrong. I traded string to get said 4 levels, and then I do this. Okay, now that I repaired my mistake, perfect. And this should be my last emerald. It's a shame that my boots get left out, but this is as good as my gear gets for now. I would love to be able to finish upgrading my bow as well, but I think I know where I can get those. Just a quick pit stop before, and me, it's night again. I know I was stalling, but I was scared, okay? At the same time, stalling can get you only so far. So, with my heart beating and my mind completely empty, I approached the battle tower. Let's see. The bow is done. Which way should I take to go home? I wasn't planning on approaching this structure yet, but I really needed a range option. Going back home, I prepared a new pickaxe, eat and drink aplenty, and start to work on a more secure way to get XP. Now, if I may be excused, okay, this was bad and took way longer than expected, but it's finally done. What? No, nothing happened. Okay, fine. Maybe some things happened. Going outside to kill an infernal zombie, I got greeted by this Ashen Lion, then I got blasted into the air, then I came back inside to find this Banshee, killing my librarians, to then going back to work on the farm, to be attacked by another Banshee which I couldn't hit, and for the love of Shvax, it would give me fear whenever I try to climb the ladder. There. Happy now? Now you know. So, let's turn this baby on and see if it's working. Of course, I forgot to put some slabs on it and was set on fire. What did you expect? I swear to God I thought this was going to work faster. I killed loads of cinders and kept getting a message that something spawned somewhere due to something I don't know and I don't want to know. I killed so many in fact that now I can summon them. But don't get your hopes up. I never actually did. Now with more pockets under my belt, I invited the weird kid who gives gems for rotten flesh into the man cave and left to do some fishing. Caveman style. What I wanted here was to craft some potion rings of speed and strength. So let's make some lapis blocks and get the rings. Oh God, I don't have the gold. Due to my low foresight and lack of precious metals, I went with the only idea I had at the moment and I crafted a brewing stand. Not that I can use it without any nether wart. Gosh, I'll have to go to the nether, won't I? Well, that's a problem for another video. with nothing for me to do here, I left my cozy home once more, driven by bloodlust. This time, my mind was set. I either return with loot, or I die in battle and reach Valhalla. Oh, hey, yeah, so that was a lie. Please don't you even consider even for a single bloody moment what I just said. It's not going to happen. Maybe I should turn back? Hey Ra, where are you going? Why do I hear tense music? Gosh, he's really going back there, isn't he? I would really appreciate if anyone could enlighten me. Why do I take damage when I hit this blighted witch? Are we good? Jeez, sheesh, calm down, kamikaze. I got some pretty sweet XP during this fight, and I even got the undershot skill that will protect me from one-shots. Well, in theory at least. Somehow, I'm still alive. This is a first. Usually, I would just make a few poorly written jokes and end it with a loss. I'm kinda lost right now, so I think I'll end it here. Thank you for sticking to the end.